In this video, we're going to go over the basics of the Boomcaster platform and the user interface. When you first signed up and logged in, you would have been prompted to create a studio. The concept of studio is for you to save any customizations that you make for a particular podcast and come back and record anytime with the same customization. So you would want to create a studio for each of the podcasts that you own and operate. So if you have a logo that's specific to the podcast, an intro, an outro, background, all of this can be preset, pre-configured within that studio. And when you come into the room to record, that would all be there. And if you switch to another one, it will change. So on the left side, you'll see Switch Studio option, and you can switch to any studio by selecting that studio name, and you'll see all of the sessions that are in that studio. So in the dashboard, when you land, it'll have all the sessions that you have recorded and all the sessions that are upcoming. And there are some flags like these that show you if that session was already pre-scheduled or if that was an instant session that was created on the spot. It would also flag any sessions that are scheduled for today or completed today. On the left side, you'd also see configuration, and this is where that particular studio, in this case, Boom, would be configured. As you can see, all of the things I mentioned earlier, like logo, primary, secondary, intro, outro, background, banner, all of those can be set. You can also set recording resolution and recording type. Here you can select either audio only or audio and video. Now, if you don't need video, I would strongly recommend setting it to audio because that reduces the amount of resources that your computer would need to record and upload the files. Video files are larger. Now, regardless of what selection you pick here, your video is visible in the session. And of course, you can turn off the video, but in real time, you can still be able to see each other and only record audio. So just select audio only if you don't need video. If you do need video, you can select the recording quality. You have the option of picking up to 4K, and I would caution selecting anything higher than 1080p because the higher the recording quality, the higher the file size and larger the requirements from a resource standpoint from the computer. Not just your computer, but for every person that joins that session will require higher resource requirements. And this could be potentially challenging if some of them join with less capable computers, but have good cameras. It also has an option here to pick AI speech transcription. If you enable that, you would then have the option to also enable real-time captions while you're in the session. In account, you can change password, change your credit card on file, select plans. In fact, you can change to any plans anytime during your subscription. If you upgrade a plan because you need more hours, you can simply do that anytime. It would be immediately active. But if you downgrade a plan, that downgrade will be only effective at the end of the subscription frame. Now, all plans essentially have all the features. The only difference is in the amount of recording hours that you have available and any overtime expenses associated with that. And those are clearly identified here. And then there's referrals page where you can refer your friends and family and gain credits that could be used for your monthly subscription. And you also have an option here to get help. This is where you can read knowledge-based articles, most frequently asked questions, etc. But if you have questions that are not answered here, you can click on the chat box on the right-hand side bottom of the page. And that's it for the navigation.